I'm just going to go for a short bit here. And Kathryn, what we're going to talk about today is how you walking off stage the other day during your Missouri revival event, like you have a lot of fucking nerve to talk about being persecuted, and you literally silence people who are using their God-given fucking voice to literally heckle, call you out, what the fuck, I believe we're gonna have order here. We're not supposed to have any disruptions, and you walk off stage. That was really great, Kathryn, because you know what it did. You know what it did, Kathryn. You did several things all in that one swift action. First, hey Asha Kumar, how are you doing? All the way from Australia, the first one to get in here. Appreciate you being here. Hit that like, Asha. We're gonna talk about Kathryn here for about an hour or so, about her walking off stage this week, Friday night specifically. It really couldn't have been. It couldn't have happened to anybody better, and it did. It invalidated her. It did. It disqualified her. She disqualified herself by walking off stage like that. Yeah, she couldn't handle it. This proves now, everybody, that Kathryn literally can't handle people talking over her. She has to be the center of attention. If it gets out of her control, she just fucking, I'm an apostle, but you know what? I can't handle these hecklers. Yeah, Botox? No, we've been talking about that, Asha. Somebody's been saying she's been Botoxing, for sure. Yeah. Hit that like, man. Let me know you're here. Helps put the video up in the algorithm, man. And we're talking about Kathryn today, walking off stage. It really couldn't have happened to anybody better, honestly. And Kathryn, you know what? You're probably going to start seeing some more of these here. Some more of these instances where people are going to start fucking protesting your bullshit. Because, Kathryn, people are sick of you. You think you're doing this great thing, Kathryn, but you know what? If you were a true apostle, if you were a true prophet, you know what you would have done, Kathryn? You would have said, why do you guys say such things about me? You would have stood there, you would have taken it, you would have stood there, and you would have been humble, and you would have showed, if had you stayed on stage and showed a smidge of humility and maybe reservation, people could take, you lost all credibility, Kathryn. You lost all credibility. You really did. You lost all credibility. You basically fucking shit on all the other apostles who went before you, okay? You shit on your fucking... I never saw George Davey walk off stage. When does Prophet Dr. George Davey walk off stage, Kathryn? Never. Why? Because he never has that happen to him. Because you went to Tanzania thinking you were going to be this next big fucking thing here in America, and you're wrong, Kathryn. People in America are much more in tune to bullshit now because of the internet. And everybody knows who your fucking spiritual father is, Prophet Dr. George Davey. It was really great, Kathryn. And I hope your little cult members are watching. I really do. I hope they're all watching. And if any of you are watching, she walked off stage. And you all think it's like fucking cool and like, oh God, you know, God's glory, God's victory. No, she just fucking walked off stage because she lost control. She couldn't handle the crowd, so she did the next best thing. Oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and walk off stage. Hey, you know what, Snarky and the BJs, can you go ahead and just come up here and do your shitty cover songs for a little bit? That way I can go cry in the corner like a little fucking baby. That's what happened to Kathryn. And then she had to put that little message up across the screen. Oh, if you disrupt, you're gonna get arrested. We support free speech, but you can't do that here. You have to go outside and do that. And that's Kathryn. That's Kathryn Krick. So yeah, anybody's just tuning in, it really does. If any of Kathryn's little cult members are watching, that one act alone disqualified her. That one act alone disqualified her from being an apostle. She should have stayed there. She should have stayed on the stage and kept on preaching through it, but she didn't. She walked off. She walked off. So yeah, Botox, fillers, yeah, absolutely. We've been talking about that, Asha, the Botox, the fillers, like a fucking, what is it, like the fucking fine, like one of those little fucking micro hairs, man, fucking annoying. And yeah, and then on top of that, imagine her just fucking putting shit up her nose, doing narcotics. It's all gonna have a really negative effect in the end, Kathryn. You don't think it will, but we're watching it, Kathryn. It's going to. So anybody just drop it in here, hit that like, man. We're talking about Kathryn Krick. She's this cult leader out of California. And if anybody's coming across this video and you were there doing that, fucking right on. We're fucking supporting you guys. We are. Whoever caused that disruption with Kathryn's event, good for you, because we know she's a fraud, man. We know she's a fraud, and anybody that is going to these events, she is defrauding you. She is lying to you. She's not an apostle, not a prophet. She's actually tried to initiate lawsuits with us and has backed down. If you try to question her, she blocks you. You can't question Kathryn. You can't talk bad about her. You can't even ask her legit biblical questions or you get blocked. I've asked in her chat if we should read Kathryn's book or the Bible. I got blocked. That is when I got blocked with Kathryn's group, is when I asked, hey, should I be reading Kathryn's book first or should I read the Bible first? And I got blocked. So anybody that's following Kathryn, seriously, go in there. I want you to do this as a little test. For real. Go in there, go in Kathryn's chat and ask her, which book should we be reading, yours or the Bible? See what kind of response you get. Whether you get blocked or they tell you some kind of bullshit ass response, but I guarantee you either a block or no response at all. So y'all tune in, man. Hit that like. Let me know you're here so I can give you at least a shout out. We got Asha. She's the only one that said hello right now. She's from Australia. I'm just going to assume the rest of them are just trolling like Kathryn. It was great, Kathryn. It really was, to see your fragile ego fucking walk off stage. It was like your ego. It was like you weren't even in control. It was like your whole ego just picked up and walked off stage. You're like, I can't deal with this. I'm walking off stage. You know what? Fuck you guys. I think it was the best, Kathryn. Kathryn, it really does. We always talk about how fragile and just insignificant your ego is. And Kathryn, talking to your sources, talking to people who know you, Kathryn, talking to these sources about you who know you, they tell me we're all spot on about you, about your ego, your fucking, your self-vindication. It's all, we're all dead on about you. Your personality disorders, it's all about you. Nobody else is right. Everybody else is wrong. It's all Queen Kathryn with a K. It's all about you, Kathryn. You don't give a fuck about anybody. That's why you walked off stage. That's why you walked off stage, because you don't care. You're an apostle. You should have stayed right there, Kathryn, and you should have fucking preached right through it like Peter or Paul, one of the other apostles. But no, you're like, ow, my ego, ouchie. Can I get a Band-Aid? She's up, Chantal, can you get me a Band-Aid, please? I mean, Kathryn, really? You walk off stage? You walk off stage. You couldn't stay there and talk and preach through it? No, you're going to be like, I got to go. Snarky and the BJs. Like, seriously, you literally shit on the freedom of speech that night, Kathryn. Saying, oh, we support free speech, but you can't do it here. Sorry. Where's the fucking humility in that, Kathryn? Wait a minute. I forgot you don't have any. Because your fucking ego's so fragile that your humility is basically down the fucking drain. You don't have any. Hey, City by the Bay, hit that like, man. Let me know you guys are here, dude. I got one like in the chat, man. Hit that like. Lets me know you're here. Let me know you're here so I can at least give you a shout out. There's 15 in here right now. I'm assuming most of them are Kathryn's little fucking cult members listening to what I have to say about how she fucking walked off stage. Jack said, can I sing? No, I can't, unfortunately. I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm all right, dude. Just life stuff right now, dude. And I'm trying to get a stream in when I can here and there for an hour or so, just to kind of give some updates about some of the content we're seeing. But we're talking City by the Bay. Did you see Kathryn walk off stage the other day, Friday night? Dude, her ego was so fucking fragile. She's like, I can't do this anymore. I'm walking off stage. Okay, so Lil Mafu, you did. Yeah, she did. Yeah, dude, she walked off stage. She walked off stage, man, because some people in the crowd were like talking over her. And she's up, I believe there's not going to be any interruptions here tonight. If you guys want to do that, you guys got to go outside, okay? But the word of God is going to continue here, okay? And then they call it like some kind of victory over God. Hey, what's up, Dr. Snorkel? Yeah, no, she's a cult leader, bro. She's a cult leader. She claims to be an apostle, prophet, right? No bullshit. She goes to fucking, what was it, Missouri University, like Missouri, Minneapolis, I'm sorry, Minneapolis, Minnesota, Northrop, right? Northrop, Minnesota. She goes there, goes to this university. It's on my channel. Don't watch it on hers. Watch it on mine, please. It's one of the main videos. It's my recent short. And people were in the background, like you could hear people talking over her. And she gets all fucking butthurt, dude. She just like, can we just get the band to come up and play for a little bit and do worship for a little bit longer? And you see her walk off stage. It's the funniest shit, bro. Her ego is so fragile. It is. All we've ever, I welcome people to fucking come and talk with us, man. I welcome it. I welcome people to fucking slander and call me out, but it's like I even give people the opportunity to call into the channel. You want to talk shit to me? Let's fucking go. Let's do it, dude. You know what? I don't think Kathryn's gonna be coming to Texas, honestly, City by the Bay. I've already told her, especially San Antonio's like, you better keep your fucking ass out of here, dude. And she, you know what? She hasn't fucking even thought about coming here. She hasn't. I know she won't, dude. She's fucking scared of me, dude. She won't. She's too fucking scared. She won't come to San Antonio, but she'll go to all the outlying cities. So, yep, she won't. She did. She walked, dude. City by the Bay, like, dude, that one act alone disqualified her from being a fucking, what she claims to be a fucking prophet and apostle, dude. It really does. Biblically, it fucking disqualifies her, bro. In the Bible, like, one, it says she's not supposed to be fucking preaching in the first place, right? Second of all, dude, the real prophets and apostles would have said, like, hey, why? Why do you call me these things? Why are you talking out about me? But no, Kathryn fucking walks off like a whiny little bitch. Dude. And it just shows, like, if she's not in control, she she will lose control. That's why she had to walk off. That's a clear that was a clear display of NPD, narcissistic personality disorder. She didn't have control, so she walked off. A little bit of fucking, like, how do you say it, like Machiavellianism, like, oh, I don't like what you guys are doing, so I'm just gonna shut it down. Yeah, and you know what, Sunny D? Kathryn did. Kathryn did. Kathryn fucked her spiritual daughter, her spiritual father. Yeah, we keep telling people that. That's what happens when you go to Tanzania with Joe Davy. He tries to sleep with you, and Kathryn, shit, Kathryn was prime real estate for him. That's how it went down. That's the only man besides John Tall that Kathryn will sleep with. Yes, dude, the Iron Price. Yes, dude, she walked up stage. She walked up stage. Hey, Iron Price, hit that like. Let me know you're here. I think some of her little cult members are watching right now too. Dude, she got so fucking butthurt, Iron Price. It was like her fucking. It wasn't even Kathryn driving, dude. It was like her ego took full control. I think the band got booed at one point, but for sure, like, she couldn't hang, dude. She couldn't hang with what people were saying. She's like, I believe there's going to be no interruptions here. If you want to go protest, you can go protest outside, but you're not. The move of God is going to go on in here. But then she's like, can we go get ahead and get the band in here to come and do some more worship, please? And then she just fucking books it off stage. She's like, I'm out of here. It wasn't her, but it was her fucking ego, bro. Her ego walked off stage. Hey, Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. I don't know. It's like one goes down, 10 comes up. Because I got an email today from somebody calling himself an apostle also, and I'm gonna start a new series on the channel. It's called Undercover Apostle. It's called Undercover Apostle. Okay. Because I got a request today for the fraud report from some dude. Okay. The fraud reports for Kathryn Krick. It comes in a file, a Google Mail file, a Gmail file. Comes with a letter and a fraud report. Okay. And it comes from, I'm just going to fucking give the guy's email, seanp1550@gmail.com. This guy goes by Apostle Sean Page. Okay. Okay, I get it. All right, cool. I tell him any questions, text or call. Leave a message. Says, thanks, Alex. I dropped a lot of my research on our Google Maps for 5F. You said there was a photo of Jeanette and Davy on a couch. However, I don't know how she is going to continue once the wider public finds out. I think people are catching on now. Also, if possible, could you take the occult stuff out of the Krick report title and rock on in full frontal investigation, please? That would probably help your channels. You have done a lot of good work. The churches in the U.S. are in such bad shape. God bless, Sean. So I tell him, take the occult stuff out of the Krick report first. I asked him that. What do you mean? First, the occult and cult are two different things, because let's get that clear. And I'm not sure what you mean when you say that. Also, please drop the apostle from your name. It really makes you sound like you're above everyone like Kathryn. According to the Bible, there are no more apostles. That was my reply to that. This is Apostle Sean's reply. No, I'm an actual one. That's why you don't know who I am. And I was talking to Uncle Jake about this. He's like, so what, we got private apostles now, like fucking undercover apostles? I'm apparently so. So I figure this guy could be the main subject of the undercover apostle, because it gets better. Just wait. I have the title in my Gmail only to help the sheep. I normally don't tell people, and true apostles are rare. It's hard speaking out against the ongoing mRNA genocide. They're putting the mRNA in the flu shots and other shots now. Kill Gates is on a rampage. Conspiracy theorists, these guys right here. I know the difference. I was a former occultist, okay? Myself, I was in a fraternity and a fourth generation one. I would have gone to hell if I hadn't come across the below sermons. You're right about the 5F crowd. It is a cult. I went to one of her events, and afterwards a translucent person walked up to me in bed. I said, I submit myself to the will of God and resist the devil, and he had to flee in Jesus' name. Then Lucifer left. This is an email I'm getting. I'm reading an email. Check this out, Trip 9. It's about to get better. Dude, this guy was kind of cool until this last sentence. It took me a while to realize what was going on until I came across a true prophet of God, Abednego Lufil. Keep doing what you're doing, sir. I told him, I was like, don't ever contact me again. Lufil's a fucking clown. And now I have you on my radar. And I told him, I was like, you all breed like fucking rabbits. They do. It's like one fucking fraud to the other. These guys really are. They're breeding like fucking rabbits, man. I don't know where the fuck they're coming from. This dude randomly requests the email for Krick's fraud report, and then when he said Lufil, he fucking lost all credibility right then and there. Bam, lost it. Fucking Lufil, a real prophet, Abednego Lufil, fucking shitboy rapper from Canada? Fucking dances like a bag of fucking Wonder Bread? Come on, dude. Come on. And anybody just tuning in, man, hit that like, please. My name's Rich Holmes. I was reading over an email that I got from some guy calling himself an apostle. That is apparently his eyes were opened up by Abednego Lufil, who apparently is also a true prophet. But I've never seen any of these guys do like true prophet work. They're all too busy spitting out shitty rap videos. Hey, he loves you too, man. He loves you too. He loves you too. And what we're talking about today is Kathryn. Yeah, Trip 9. She didn't get kicked out. She walked off stage, bro. Kathryn Krick walked off stage Friday because there were some people in the background kind of heckling or just being loud or whatever. And here's the thing, you guys. I don't know whether or not those people were there to heckle her for sure, or if that was, I don't know. Whatever happened, okay? Kathryn's ego walked off fucking stage. And Trip 9, that display was a clear sign of fucking narcissism, dude. She couldn't handle it. She couldn't handle the heckling. No, I'm not. That's the thing. Jesus is the way. I have my own relationship with God. I see these people as scammers, dude. Kathryn Krick, she ain't Christian. She ain't fucking Christian, dude. She wouldn't have walked off stage. Seriously, if Kathryn was a true fucking prophet, everybody, seriously, if she was a true prophet, would she walk off stage? For all the people that are Christian in here, I'm not Christian. I don't go to church. I have my own relationship with the Riz, and that's between me and the dude. When he fucking punches my ticket, I'll answer for every fucking thing I've ever done on this planet if he's there. Okay? People say, yeah, he is there. All right, that's cool. If he's there, guess what? When he fucking says, guess what? Rich Holmes, your time's up. Fucking punch his ticket. Guess what? I will answer every fucking word I've ever said. Every fucking sin I've committed, everything I've ever done, I will answer for it all. But that's between me and him. These people we talk about here, Kathryn, she's not fucking Christian. She would have stayed on stage. No, Kathryn's too much of a prude to go to a Diddy party surreal mold. But Cat Mom, Friday night, she walked off stage. She walked off stage, yeah. No, she can't. And she was trying to outshout him, and then when it didn't work, she's like, I'm just gonna walk off stage now. You're right, she can't. NPD. Yeah, dead serious. It's on my channel, Cat Mom. Please go watch it. Please go watch it. It's a short on my channel. Yeah, it's called Kathryn Krick heckled off stage. Yeah, it's on my shorts. No, just go watch the short. Put the view on my channel, please. Yeah, it's a short on my channel. And it went up real fast. It went up real fast. And again, we always talk about we can prove many times over and over and over again that Kathryn is a fucking fraud. Hey, David Rich, good morning. How you doing? Oh, dude, it was epic. It was a total fucking walk of shame. Like, it really showed that she's not in control. It really did. And it wasn't even that bad of a fucking heckle. It wasn't even that bad. Like, I've seen worse on social media, and this definitely wasn't one of them. This was tiny compared to some of the ones I've seen. Nothing. And she got so fucking hurt by it. She had to literally walk off stage. Yeah, she had to walk off stage. She couldn't hang, Cat Mom. She's like, owie, my ego. It hurt her. That really fucked with her. She came back on. Yeah, after Snarky and the BJs. After Snarky and the BJs played for a little bit, she came back on and finished her sermon, yeah. But Snarky and the BJs had to come on. Well, and then later on in that show, Javi, she was doing this deliverance on this little girl, and the little girl didn't fall over. She's like, oh, you can fall backwards now if you want to. You can fall over. I think she was shaking, yeah. She was definitely shaking. She didn't like it, Cat Mom. Nope. Nope. And that's the thing. Kathryn's a narcissist, man. She can't handle that. And that's the thing. I've been talking to some sources just recently about Kathryn that know her real well, and that's all she's about. If it's not about Kathryn, she fucking loses it, Cat Mom. She always will. That's what all my sources are saying about Kathryn. If she's not in control, she'll fucking flip out like a whiny little bitch. That's why I could see that's why she didn't make it. Yes, it's in Missouri. Yes, Cat Mom. Yeah, it's in Missouri. It really was. It was, God, it was fucking so glorious, Cat Mom. It really was. It was so fucking just perfect. It really did. It just showed how she couldn't handle it. You see hope, right?
You can have a seat.
Mm-hmm. Yep. At hope, it just shows that she's not a prophet. This proves this should be solid proof right here to all the Christians following Kathryn that she is not a prophet. This one act alone. My health is great, Balgam. It's great, dude. Appreciate it. Appreciate you, man. My health is great, man. My health is great, dude. But we're talking about Kathryn Krick. We're not talking about my health. If anybody wants to watch that video, here's the link to it right here. That's the short of her walking off stage. A real prophet would have stayed there. Wouldn't have walked off stage and been like, fuck, let's talk. You guys want to talk? Let's talk about it. But she didn't. You know why? Because she can't. She could have ripped out a fucking Bible and been like, yeah, let's talk about it right here. What do you want to talk about? But she doesn't have a Bible, so she can't. She had to walk off stage. It was all she had. It was the only defense. That was Kathryn's fight or flight. Walk away. Walk off stage. If it doesn't go my way, guess what? Just fucking walk away. I could see that's how it is with like relationships with her and John Tall. Like if Kathryn doesn't like it, yep, I'm going to talk about myself. I need all of you. She would have to stand firm and preach the word to the people. Precisely, Hope. And she didn't. She fucking didn't. She walked away. I'm going to drive this fact home for a little while, Kathryn. This is going to be a big one. This is going to be a big one for you, Kathryn. I just put the link in the chat, Javi. I just put the link in the chat, bro. It is, and it is. It's a shame. It's a shame, Hope, right? Like, this woman's going around the globe claiming to be an apostle and a prophet and a fucking healer. And at the first moment of backlash or people calling her out publicly, she walks away with her little fucking entourage. Oh, let's protect the little mama Krick. She's just so fucking delicate. Yeah, we can tell, Kathryn. Yeah, type in Kathryn Krick heckled off stage. Yep, type in Kathryn Krick heckled off stage. She did. She got fucking heckled off within. She couldn't hang, Javi. Here's the thing, Kathryn. I'll welcome. Let me come on your channel. Let's have a talk. I'll let your fucking members heckle me all fucking day. I don't care. Hold on a second, guys. All right, sorry, guys. Phone call. Some shit in my life I do like to keep private, but yep. Yeah. So yeah, she did. She got completely heckled off stage. Yeah. And Hope, that's where Kathryn loses her credibility right there, right? I missed some spots. I gotta fucking reshave my head. That's where she loses her credibility. She should have stayed on stage, and she should have kept on fucking preaching, and she didn't. Why? Because her ego. That's it. That's it. Kathryn Krick's ego. I think it's fucking funny. She's weak. Exactly. Am I a Christian? No, I'm not. Untitled Truth. No, I'm not Christian. Nope. 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 I'll probably never call myself a Christian. I'll have my own relationship with God, and that's between me and Him. And I always tell people that. If you're new to the channel, just dropping in here. We're talking about Kathryn Krick today. If you want to hit me up another time about my relationship with God, that's cool, but that's between me and Him. But right now, Untitled Truth, we're talking about this Kathryn Krick lady. She's a cult leader. She's not even, I don't think she's Christian, bro. I personally don't think she's fucking Christian still. Again, there are things they're starting to show me more and more that she's not, that she's just in it for herself. Yeah, are you a Christian? That's what we're going to start calling her Christians. Yeah, they're Christians. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Untitled Truth. I know all about her too. She loves me. I'm her bigger brother. I'm her bigger brother. I'm her brother from another mother that she didn't know about. Like, I'm a long lost brother that she didn't never know she had. Okay? And Kathryn, I want you to get used to that fact. Untitled Truth. She's not even a good false prophet. She's a scam artist, bro. That's it. She's a fucking scammer. Her name, Kathryn Krick, will be synonymous with fucking scammers in the end. The Krick name will be scammer. When somebody hears the last name Krick, they'll be like, oh, that fucking last name, Kathryn Krick, yeah, she's a fucking scammer. That's how your name's going to go down, Kathryn. Everybody, please hit that like. let me know you're here. We're just doing a pop-up live here. We're talking about her fragile ego, how if she was a true prophet, she would have stayed right there on fucking stage and continued on preaching the word of God, but she didn't. She bailed out the first fucking second she could because I'm not in control. Anybody want to call in? Number's 314-492-3356. I welcome people to call in. Kathryn, you want your little cult members to call in? By all means, your little Christians to call in. I welcome it. They can sit here and belittle me and badger me all they want. I don't care. It's not going to bother me. I welcome it. I would love to have conversations with some of the Christians. It's Christianity. It's Christianity. Look at it. It's Crickianity. Christianity. Is that what you would call it, Javi? Christianity? It's not even Christianity. You know what, Cat Mom? Couldn't really hear it. Couldn't really hear it. But she just couldn't handle it. Crickism? Yeah. Okay, so they're protesters? Okay, good. Good. And if the protesters are here watching, thank you guys, man. If you guys come across this video, thank you. Thank you from us, man. Kagi, did I ever say that I don't like Christians? I never once said that, did I? I never once said I don't like Christians. I just said I am not a Christian. I will personally never call myself a Christian because I don't see myself as a Christian, dude. I don't. I have been raised with the right amount of morals and I think faith and spirituality in my life to like have some sort of working relationship, spirituality, and maybe that relationship with God. I'm still kind of funky with God right now. Me and God are kind of having a little disagreement right now. So, but that's between me and him, right? That's not between you or anybody else. That's between me and God, dude. That's what I always tell people. Why are people putting Kathryn in front of God? Everybody that's following Kathryn, just kind of push her aside for a little bit, man. She walked off stage, Kagi OG. This Kathryn Krick lady, she's a cult leader, man. She's claiming to be a prophet, dude. She fucking walked off stage the other night because she couldn't handle people talking over her. She's a narcissist, bro. It's really proving her personality disorders. It really is. It really is. It's proving her antics and her behavior time and time and time again it's just, I don't know how Christians can't see it. The Christians that are following her, I don't know how they can't see it. She shouldn't have walked off stage, everybody. You little you little crickets. She shouldn't have walked off stage. She should have stayed right there. She should have stayed right there and continued preaching the word. Yeah, one word, cougar life. Yeah, Christians. She's doing cougar commercials for like fucking cougar videos and shit. Come on, man. Yeah, I just put it in. Let me know. Let me pin the video where she walked off stage. Yes, please watch it. I'll pin it.
You can have a seat. Thank you, Jesus.
What the hell? There we go. There's the link right there, brother. Yeah. Kathryn walked off stage. I just pinned the video, man. Hit that like, man. Let me know you guys are here. Hit that like and subscribe too, please, please. Again, you guys know I'm working right now. I'm not in the studio. You guys know what's up, man. Okay, appreciate you, Untitled Truths. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know that, because sometimes I don't know what you guys are, male, female, transitioning. Again, I don't know. If you let me know, I will address you as such. So thank you. Javi, go to my short feed, bro. Go to my short feed, Javi. It's there, brother. Oh, you're redneck? Right on, Kagi. I'm a fucking redneck too, man. In fucking country Texas, bro. But again, oh, right on, Hawaii. All right, big, right on. Preach you, Untitled Truth. Hey, Eric. Eric, you know all I've ever said here, bro? Hey, just open the fucking Bible and read it, dude. Dude, it's that easy. It's that easy. Look, you guys want to see me open the Bible and read it? Look. Because I prefer the New King James Version, okay? This is just me. This is personal preference, okay? This is not what Bible you should read. This is just the one I prefer, okay? If I was going to read a Bible, what I would do personally, this is just me right now. If I needed to go, if I needed like a word of God, if I needed to fucking find something, like say I wanted to go fucking, don't ever go to Wikipedia. It's not a good source, okay? Uncle Jake, he likes the, what is it? He likes the English standard version. Yeah. Yeah, there it is. English standard version. Okay, we'll go with that. All right. That's how easy it is for people to read the Bible now. Look, bam, right there. Right there. That's it. But yet they'll put Daniel Adams above, Kathryn Krick, Pagani, Sofchuk. They'll be like, we don't need the Bible anymore. Yeah, Kathryn Krick will help you with your understanding. Shit, dude. Fuck, yeah, right, dude. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's search. Let's search something for false prophets. By all means, look there. Look. There's all the verses right there. That is how easy it is. If people would just open up the Bible, it's that easy, and they can find out all they need. Look, it's that easy. That's hope. That's all we've ever said here. That's it. That's it. You open it up right there and you fucking read it. It's right here it's on the internet. You don't even need the physical fucking book anymore. All you need is your phone. If you have an internet connection and a device or a tablet, guess what? You don't even need to fucking go to a church anymore, technically. You could sit right at home and read your fucking Bible yourself. Pick whatever version you want. ESRV, New King James Version. Pick your poison. If you're Jewish, you want to read the Torah, you want to read the fucking Talmud, whatever. Okay? Or the Torah is the one you write, right? I think the Torah is the one you write. But yeah. Yeah, there's a Bible app. It's like, exactly, like there's music apps and stuff. Guess what? There's Bible apps. If you want to read it, guess what? Put some fucking earphones in and listen to it. Have somebody read it to you. Untitled Truths. You know, it took me kind of a long time to figure that one out myself, man. I do love God, man, but that's between me and him. I think our relationship is complicated sometimes. He's got a pretty sick fucking sense of humor, in my opinion. And that's just me, man. That's just my relationship with him. It's taken me a long time to figure that out. I don't go to church. I fucking never will. Because I don't need some asshole up in the pulpit telling me, Mr. Holmes, you're a fucking bad guy. You're doing all this bad shit. You're going to hell. When I'm like, no, the fuck I'm not, dude. You're just saying that to scare me. Fuck you, no. Hey, be good, Kaggy. Be good, man. All right, be good, Kaggy OG, SSE. Yeah, man, it's just everybody's got their own version of God. Well, me and God, we have a pretty complicated relationship. I don't want to say it's complicated, but we seem to have misunderstandings sometimes. Now I'm going to go out and prophesy all this crazy shit and like call my channel a church and I'm going to fucking scam a bunch of people, okay? I'm really not, but let's get back to Kathryn Krick. Kathryn. Yeah, Kathryn. I can't wait to see you walk off stage again. I really can't. I can't wait to see you walk off stage again. And if there's anybody where she's coming, let's see where she's going next. I think she's going to, I'll tell everybody where she's going. I think it's going to be Sweden, Stockholm. And if it is, let's see here. And Kathryn's always posting shit about being healed of autism. Yeah, she's pretty psychotic, man. Okay, and she did her little book signing after the fucking Minnesota gig. All right, so she's got to do her book signing because she's got to feel important, but she's really not. It's what she's doing now too. If anybody sees her books like at airports or anything, just throw them away. Just throw them away because she's actually leaving her books around for people to find, and she's signing them because for whatever reason she thinks her autograph is going to be worth money in like so many years. I'm guessing. I don't know, but she will be in Sweden soon. Not sure the exact date. I'm trying to find it here. Give me a second. August 1st in Sweden. She's already been there. July 11th was Minneapolis. Okay. This is also really good because she doesn't have that many events, it seems like, this year. She's only got, she did Portland, she just did Minneapolis, and Minneapolis is the one where she walked off. And then Stockholm is Friday, August 1st, so that one's coming up pretty quick. So, August 1st, Stockholm. So, hey everybody, thanks for the nice fucking vacation to Stockholm, Sweden. I am Nick X. Yeah, life is happening right now at a pretty incredible rate, man. And I'm a bit tired, dude. Yeah, I am a bit tired, man. This weekend has been, yeah, just life, bro. It's life, dude. Life comes in the way sometimes, dude, and sometimes it fucking wipes you out. But yeah, I am a bit tired, man. I'll get some sleep tonight, man. But I gotta work tomorrow, so. My name's Rich. My name's Rich Holmes. Untitled Truths, and I am a pussy. According to David Taylor. According to Maxi Pad Moses, I'm a pussy. What do I do on here? Bradley? This channel's about religious cults and scammers, like religious scammers. I don't see them as religious when they scam people, because if you're claiming to be religious and a scammer, you're not religious. You're just a fucking scammer using religion to scam people. So, yeah, yeah, we're here to kind of point that out to people. Yeah, we're exposing con artists, dude. Religious scams, dude. And what they do, Bradley, is they stand behind the church, man. You're not a pussy, you're a man who needs a good night's sleep. Yeah, dude. I do. I need a good night's sleep, bro. Yeah. But all we're here to do is just point these fucking frauds out here in America, man. We can't do much about everybody overseas, but most of them are being bred and born and bred right here in America, man. Some of the shittiest people are coming out of America, and they're going around the world traveling, saying they're fucking prophets. And for whatever reason, people around the world would be like, oh, look at all these prophets. Oh, they say they can heal people. How do they scam? They'll go around saying they're healing people. Bradley, let me tell you, so Kathryn Krick, all right, Bradley, this is about a year ago, six months to a year. I'm a little rusty on the time frame, but so Kathryn Krick is this cult leader, and I'm going to tell you an instance of how she scammed this church. Okay, this really happened because I spoke to the church leader. I spoke to the pastor of the church. It was a church here in Texas in Rockport, and she goes to this church to do this event, right? So Kathryn goes, and she does this event, right? I called prior to, and then I called afterwards to just give another warning. Okay, I left the guy a message. This is probably 4 or 5 months after it happened, 6 months after she was there. I called the guy. He calls back a few days later, and he was like, yeah, I got your message about Kathryn Krick. What's going on? And I said, look, sir, we're just keeping a close eye on her, and I know she was a guest at your church one time. I'm just letting you know, like, don't have her back, man. And he kind of got real quiet on me. He's like, yeah, I'm never having her back again. Started pulling information out, and I was like, what happened? And he was like, man, I don't want to talk bad about anybody. Then he started dropping. He's like, okay. He's like, I'm going to just kind of bullet point the highlights of the conversation. $300 for one meal for those two little bitches. Okay, that's one meal in Texas. I can go to fucking Bill Miller's and get 2 fucking pulled pork burgers for $12 fucking dollars. These two bitches spent $300 on one fucking meal for the both of them. Okay, that's number one. Okay, number two, calling the altar a stage. He was highly, highly offended by that pastor. He was like, I was extremely offended that they called the altar a stage. He's like, that's not a fucking stage. He didn't say it like that, but he's like, that's not a stage. I was like, it is to her though. But he was. I told him, I was like, you see where we're at now? He's like, I'm with you. He's like, number three. He was like, once their time was up, they just left. They didn't stay and pray. People needed prayer. They were all about just getting paid and leaving once they were done. He's like, that's all they did. That's it. And he was like, now their attitudes, he's like, that's a whole other story. He said without saying, Chantal's a fucking bitch. And I could see that. I could see Chantal just being a fucking total bitch. Mm-hmm. That's one church. Now, Bradley, when you look at all the bullshit that Kathryn's been doing, all right, now we've been tracking this fucking cycle for a couple years now, all right, we got really good at it. Once I found that out, I know now what she did to all the other churches behind that and going forward. But by the time she left, it was already too fucking late. That pastor's like, I didn't even know what happened until she was gone. Like, she fucking almost cleaned me out. So she's literally going church to church cleaning them out, dude. Lavish trips. Everything's fucking paid. Everything's fucking paid for these two little pasty bitches. These two are professional fucking con artists. Kathryn Krick and Chantal Marshall. Got your fucking number. Bradley, now times that by about fucking 20 or 30 fucking or 50, 60 churches that she's done that to, Bradley. That was just one church, bro. That was just one. Dude, she's been around the fucking world and back, dude, the last 2 fucking years doing this. Think of how much fucking money she's cleaned out of these fucking people, bro. She is not Christian, bro. That's why I stand firm with that. She's not fucking Christian. I don't even think she believes in God, man. Have I ever been scammed? Not financially, but with my time, yes, when I ran a business, and it'll never happen again. Never happen again. But not by church. Oh yeah, that's Untitled. That's the day we labeled her a fucking cult. Because Untitled, we'd be kind of sitting back watching on the back burner like, okay, when is she going to turn into a fucking cult? It was that day. It was that day right there. We're like, that's it right there. She bowed. She didn't stop. She allowed it. The true prophets and apostles would have been like, get the fuck up. We are fuck ups. We are wrong. We are flawed individuals. But no, Kathryn's like, oh, I bless you. I bless thee. Mamma mia quacko. Nope, sure don't, Bradley. It'd be the Bible, dude. Nope. It would be the Bible, Bradley. I don't follow anything. That's the thing, bro. If I was going to follow something, I would crack the fucking Bible open, bro, and I would read what's there. I wouldn't go about changing it, try to fucking twist it to make it fit my fucking narrative. What's there is there. It's been written, and it can't be changed. But for some reason, Kathryn Krick also seems to think she can change the Bible publicly and openly, and we've watched her fucking do it time and time again. We have watched her openly twist the fucking scripture with people watching. And she doesn't fucking care. She doesn't care. She won't. I keep saying, you guys want to know when this will end? When someone gets hurt, when a disgruntled lover, whether it be male or female, come up and just fucking clock Kathryn in the fucking face and just lay her out after a show one day, be like, you fucked up my marriage, or she just kicks the fucking bucket. Those are the 3 ways this will all stop, or she gets arrested. 4. You know what, Bradley? It's not a belief, dude. It's a fucking walk, bro. Like, dude, it's a long one, dude. Like, I'm still not right with it, dude. I still am figuring it out, dude. Hey, Daniel Cruz. Hey, man, you know what? Ooh, that's a good one. I think men did, Nick. I think men changed it to fit their benefit. Men are fucked up, dude. People are fucked up. Humanity is fucked up. Dark Raven's fucked up. He's probably got a big old fucking black fucking schlong up his fucking fourth point, right? That's what I mean. Like, people like Dark Raven come in here just shooting their mouth off, you know? Like, dude's probably sitting in his mom's basement with a fucking tool up his ass, you know? Like, get the fuck out of here, dude. Really? Hey, appreciate you, Taronda. She's this cult leader out of California. Her name's KathrynKrick. Like, you could go in and buy a bag of if Wonder Bread was a woman, it would be KathrynKrick. It would be KathrynKrick. Exactly right, Bradley. Yep. That's why I kind of have a hard time with it, right? Is it's been written and fucking ripped apart so many fucking times. It's like, okay, who am I gonna fucking believe anymore? But Kathryn, not Christian. KathrynKrick, I'm telling you, you're not Christian. You're not a Christian. You walked off stage. You walked off stage, Kathryn. You walked off stage at one point where you could have really proved to everybody that you are who you say you are, and you didn't. You fucking blew it. You blew it. In an instance. Hey, be good, Bradley. Hey, Space Lejeune, what's up, man? See, and that's, you know, Nick, that's what I like. I think spirituality is a good thing, dude. Like, I'm not no fucking Bible thumper, though, that's for sure. I'm not going to be out there, oh, you need to believe in God. No, fuck that, dude. Believe in what you fuck you want, dude. Believe in what you want. Noah, KathrynKrick walked off stage Friday. Dude, her narcissism came through, bro. Came through in a big fucking way. She walked off stage because people were speaking over her, and she couldn't handle it. She brought Snarky and the BJs out. She's like, can we go and get the band to come out and do some more worship because they're just being too loud and I can't do that. Elsa, Kathryn walked off stage. Yeah, when she asked the team to take over, yes. Yes, absolutely, observation station. People in the back were fucking heckling her, whatever. You too, Untitled, hit the like and subscribe. I appreciate you being here. Would love to have you back. I really would. I appreciate you being here, Untitled Truths. Man, we're trying to get all kinds of people in on this. I'm not telling anybody not to believe in God, man. Just simply open the Bible or have your own relationship with a guy. By all means, please come back. This channel is very active. There's a lot of fucking work to do. Kathryn's just on our radar right now. Untitled Truth. There's Daniel Adams, Isaiah Saldivar, Vlad Savchuk. I'll just call them the Demon Slayers. More and more people are starting to bring more people to the attention of the community. We're like, okay, there's work to be done. What we're ultimately trying to do, Untitled, is get the 501c3 changed. If we could get that done, oh my God, that would be like, you know, fuck Kenneth Copeland. Fuck that piece of shit. He's going to die soon anyways, okay? Fuck him. I don't want him to, but that's just natural life cycle, right? Troy Black, yeah, he's another fucking grifter too. Psychokinesis, yes. Troy Black. Yep. Yeah, right, observation. She's like, hey, you guys come take over. Snarky and the BJs. My ego's hurt. Will you come take over? So is Isaiah Saldivar. Isaiah Saldivar is a fucking little man boy. Saldivar's the same way. Yep. Puppets. They're all puppets, Nick. Nope. They're all puppets. You know what? And Nick, the one thing I don't do on here is politics, because here's the thing, bro. Nick, if they really did care, if our politicians did care, we wouldn't be having this conversation about these churches running fucking scams, bro. I guarantee the churches, it will take an act of Congress to actually have this changed. And it's going to piss off a lot of fucking people. But I say, hey, you know what? You take that fucking 501c3 tax exemption away from the church. See how honest of a fucking election you get. Oh, we don't want to tax the church because you know what? That'll just fucking hurt our votes too much. That's what they're fucking scared of. If the government taxed the voters, which is probably fucking what percentage of the votes is Christian, Nick X? And I'm just saying, what percentage of the voters is religious? What percentage of the voters base their vote off their religious views? Do I think they part of the scams? What do you mean? Like the politicians? Oh, Cat Kerr? Yeah. That fucking psycho Kool-Aid head looking bitch. Dude. Oh, man. Yeah, I think they're in on the scam. Yeah. When you look, we've seen pictures of these assholes up in the White House. Paula White's got a religious office in the White House. Okay, yeah. Yeah, that sounds really fucking cool. I have a fucking religious office in the White House. Because God really gives a fuck about politics, right? Yeah. Fuck Paula White, that fucking... I can't fucking stand her. Fucking stupid bitch, man. Fuck her. No. They need to they need to dissect her. They need to dissect her like some kind of fucking rare specimen. Yeah, Paula White, I've called the White House switchboard a couple times. And I've asked about Paula White and asked like, hey, what's her religious office? Yeah, see, Rick, if you're not scamming people with religion, then I think you're okay, man. But it seems Rick from Oregon, like that's just kind of pretty much where the mob went, bro. It really is. It's really where the mob went. The mob went into the fucking church. If you really think about it, they figured out because if really think about this, Christians out there, are there any laws protecting you from being scammed through churches? Is there any laws that govern religious scams that say, hey, you can't do this as a church or else we're going to fucking arrest you because it's considered a scam? Where are there laws saying you can't do this as a church? No, all we've ever done is protect the church. You know what else is a good cash crop? Weed. Joshua Brown. Marijuana. Marijuana is a cash crop. Hemp is a cash crop too. And it takes less water per acre to grow than it does like a fucking forest and shit too, so. But we're talking about Kathryn Krick walking off stage, Joshua Brown. They are, Noah. They are, bro. I'm with you on that. They're the fucking worst type. I don't know who's worse, the religious scammers or the fucking phone scammers that call you fucking 50 times a day trying to sell you Medicare or fucking just random bullshit. Noah, check this out, bro. You're right, Nick. Yep. I don't know, Rick. I'd never asked that question on here. I'm not discussing that here. That's the cool thing about my channel is I'm not discussing that right now. You'd rather have church scammers? Dude, they're the worst, Joshua. They're the worst. They get away with it. They get away with it, man, time and time again. Yeah, you know what? I'm in Texas and same thing. Weed doesn't cost hardly anything out here. It probably costs about the same amount. Well, you know what, Margaret Bonaparte, is one thing that we've noticed is that most, I don't say most, but a good portion of people that we've come across within the community of Christianity, dude, I'd say like, I don't want to say half, man, maybe half. Maybe half. I don't know, Steven. You have to go look. I'm not a fucking Bible scholar, bro. You have to go ask a Bible scholar. I'm not that guy. I'm just calling these guys out for scammers, man. I'm looking at Costas and stuff for Kathryn's gigs. But yeah, that was Kathryn. A translated hand in both your says it can also mean the entire arm. You know what? Untitled Truth? Yeah, I didn't go to Bible school, so I don't know. Well, you know what? But the thing is, again, here in America, I am starting to see people get busted for scamming, but there's really no set laws in place right now to protect anybody. So, but here's to Kathryn Krick walking off stage. Kathryn, it really couldn't have been any better. It really couldn't have been any better watching you walk off stage, man. It really did give us a better sense about how fragile and how insignificant your fucking ego is. And anybody out there that comes across this channel, if Kathryn Krick is coming to your city, I would highly recommend you do the same thing. This woman's a fraud. She is a fraud. There's nothing legit about her. She comes from some little fucking podunk town upstate New York. All right, mommy and daddy fucking gave her everything. She is not who she says she is. She is a complete fucking con artist. That's it. And I'll challenge anybody to a debate about her. Any fucking time, any day you want to call me. You don't want to talk to me on channel, that's fine. You get with me off channel, 314-492-3356. You can call or text me. I'm not scared. I'm not scared to take fucking badgering. You can call, you want to talk down to me, you want to fucking wish brimstone and fucking hellfire, by all means, please. Won't be the first time, and I can almost 1,000% guarantee it won't fucking be the last time. She does. No, Jackie, you know where she gets her teeth from? Is the fucking Mexican candy market, bro. She goes down, she gets the teeth, the chicle, the white pack, and she pops in new fucking teeth every day. Hey, I appreciate you, Blue F. Hit that like and subscribe, man. Appreciate y'all being here. Untitled Truths. Yeah, Love at First Kiss. Yeah, that was her first failure. That was one of her first failures. Love at First Kiss with Clayton. I think Untitled Truths, you know what? I think that one was actually one of her first big fucking ego blows and rejections in Hollywood. That wasn't national TV. I got that video on my channel now. It's on the fucking internet. It's fucking global. It's fucking global. No, Untitled Truths, we know all about Untitled. Bitch tried to fucking sue me. I got the cease and desist in my email. I've read it. And go back and watch the video where it says Kathryn Krick tried to sue me. Here's what happened. I saw that. Appreciate you, Stephen Hill. No, she tried to sue me. Yeah, she tried to send some lawyers after us. Yeah. Yep. I called that lawyer and told him to fuck off, and never heard anything back from him. I gave him my address. I was like, hey, here's my address. Send me the next set of fucking paperwork for the court. I'm ready. What do you want? Let's do it. Let's go. But you know why Kathryn will never sue? Because that would mean, hey, here's my financials. You can see where all my money goes and how fucking broke I am. It would open us up to her. She would open her books up to us. That's what she won't do. Untitled Truths. I've been threatened twice by 2 different cults. Threatened to sue me. I was like, okay, let's go. Let's take it to court. Financial discovery. First off, bam, where's your money coming from? Financial discovery. And they're like, oh, we don't want to do that because you know what? God's money is a secret. We don't want everybody to see where God's money's going. And I've always said, Untitled Truths, if anybody, if any of these shitheads wanted to try to sue me, guess what? I would build a website. I would build a website just for their financials and publish all of it. I'd publish every name, date, record, check stub, bank account number, W-2, check, fucking return, everything. Receipt for food, everything. It would all be public. And they're scared of that. They don't want that because a lot of these guys are committing fucking fraud and tax evasion. And like, oh, you know what? Jesus said it's okay for us to commit tax evasion. So, Untitled Truth, let's get it next time. I'm going to go and wrap it up. Got to do some chores. I got to get ready for work tomorrow. But you guys hit that like and subscribe, man. Untitled, we're going to have another talk about Kathryn another night, man. She's fucking insane. All right? We've talked about her mental health conditions that we've been analyzing, her behaviors, everything. And she's falling on multiple scales of mental illness. So, good night, guys. Have a good week. Catch you on the next stream. Y'all, new subscribers, thanks for being here tonight, man. Appreciate you guys engaging. Untitled, all the way from Hawaii. Hope y'all have a good evening.